Okay, welcome back. So this video is going to be, we just went over the adaptability report. If you didn't check out that video, make sure you check that out. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the systems report. So this is really cool. I love looking at this report to just really kind of dive in and see what's going on with our body. So again, your baseline number is going to be up here. You're going to see your numbers for your emotional, functional, and energetic. Then when we scroll down here, we're going to see our foundational systems. So again, this is not a diagnostic tool. It's not going to tell you that you have X, Y, and Z and that this is going to heal or cure you or anything like that. Please, if you have any medical conditions, make sure you're consulting your physician. This is just here to give you some insight as to what's going on in your body. What types of stressors could potentially be causing that imbalance? And then what products or systems could potentially help you to bring those systems back into alignment and balance, therefore creating better health and wellness for you. So as you can see here, this is exciting to see. I just did a scan not that long ago, like a week ago maybe, and my detox system was way down here. It was terrible, terrible, terrible. And I've been working on that. I've been implementing those oils that it told me to use. And my detox system looks fabulous this week. So that makes me really happy to see. And that's one of the cool things about this scan is that you can do a scan, you can implement it, and then you can look and see what has changed, what hasn't changed. Because maybe, and my respiratory system was down too. It hasn't gone as far up as the detox system now, but it is up further. And so I guess I should say for this systems report, you see the yellow line, you want it to go all the way up to the bar, like that would be full. So let's just take a look at endocrine because that one's pretty low for me. So let's go look at the endocrine system. We can drop this down. It's going to tell me the top, I don't know how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So top 7. I'm not sure if they're always 7, but top couple products or a few products for you. It will give you a description of the system. So if you're not super familiar with the body, you can take a look at that. And then the system stressors, which I really like to hone in on the system stressors and then the products. So if you look at the system stressors and you can have it show you more and it will drop down a whole bunch. It will show you, so this is interesting. So parasites, the last time I did a scan, parasites came up for many of the systems. And clearly that's something that I haven't quite kicked yet. So even though my detox system and my respiratory system are higher, it's still showing up parasites, at least in this system. We'll check other ones. But it'll tell you different things that could potentially be causing this imbalance in this part of your body. So things like relationships, estrogen, cortisol, pineal gland, hydration, adrenaline, viruses, heavy metals. And so this is where you kind of have to do a little bit of research and figure out, do these make sense? What could be causing these? What types of relationships may be causing strain in your body right now? A lot of times there will be emotions in here. I don't see any real quick, but sometimes there'll be emotions like anger or fear or things like that. Food sensitivity seems to pop up quite a bit for me as well. And you can just kind of see, so you're going to want to look at these system stressors and then look at different systems. So for example, this detox one, which is actually pretty good. I can go and look at system stressors. Again, look at parasites and relationships are the top 2. See, anger's in here, which makes sense because anger is held in bile. Anger is held in the liver and gallbladder. So that makes complete sense. And that has to do with our detox system. So that's something that I still need to work on. But as you do more scans and as you learn more about your body and about health, you'll be able to kind of dissect these. And again, if this is not your forte, like this is not your thing, I do offer consults. So if you didn't purchase a consult with me, you still can. And I'm happy to do a one-on-one and kind of go over your report with you and ask you questions and see what it is that may be causing these different system stressors and how we can use the products to help, again, align our body as best we can. So let's go back to this endocrine system and look at the products. So Femagen capsules, again, this is the same thing. You can drop down and it will give you a description of the product. You can also click on the product and it will show you, see how just this one product, Femigen capsules, brought my endocrine system from here all the way to here. And again, the goal is to get it all the way to the end, which we're not usually able to do that for all systems, but you can also see that those capsules not only benefited my endocrine system, but it also benefited every single system, some more than others. But that's really cool to see. And it also brought my overall score up to a 70. So it brought it up 10 points. And it also did do something, I don't remember what these numbers were at, so I don't know how much it affected them, but it did affect them. So then let's go down and let's say I also have Australian blue, or maybe I don't and I'm going to buy it. I can click on that. Whoa, that filled it up. So it only bumped this number up 1, but it filled up my endocrine system. So maybe if my endocrine system is something I'm really working on, it's better to look at each individual system. Whereas, when we were talking about the adaptability report, if you just want it overall and you don't really want to deep dive into the body systems, you can just use that first report. But this report is nice because you can really deep dive. So then let's look at diet and nutrition, because that one's coming up pretty low as well. So we'll look in our system stressors, alcohol, we have digestive enzymes, fructose, artificial sugars, and sweeteners. Well, this makes sense because last night I ate a big bowl of homemade whipped cream and strawberries, like way more than I should have. So I'm not surprised to see that. The alcohol, I haven't really had any, but also if it's something that doesn't make sense, a lot of times it can be that if you were to have this, like if I was to drink alcohol right now, it would negatively affect my body. So it's something I want to kind of avoid for the time being. So you can, again, kind of look through, you can see caffeine. Well, I just drank a coffee this morning and I'm drinking another coffee right now. So that probably has something to do with that. So you can kind of look through and see what makes sense for you. But again, we can click on the products and we can see how it moves those bars. And I don't know if you noticed, but that also moved a bunch of other systems up as well. So I'm going to unclick these and I will let you kind of play with your report and see what products and services, work best for you and are something that align with you and your wellness journey. And if you have any questions at all, please reach out. I am happy to help. And I think that's it.